I don't care who you are, when you lose against a team, especially your rival, or in this case, a team that you just don't really care for, and they've been dominant in your conference for several seasons, you want revenge. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Road to Glory series here with Bryce Calhoun, as we're back here today in episode 20, and we're in this matchup here with Western Kentucky, who beat us pretty well last season. And of course, we are looking to get sweet revenge on these guys, as they're currently 4-1 for the season, 2-0 in conference. And this will be our first conference game. And of course, we're looking to see or get that conference win here today against them. Now, we're currently 4-0 overall. And of course, there you see last week having a nice game against Miami of Ohio, 28-13. And of course, Western Kentucky having a pretty good season there. They start off kind of rough, lost to Air Force 29-16, but then going on to win on 4 more and to win it. And of course, here you see the numbers from their last game, their most recent game there, and 24-20, as Louisiana Tech took that victory and won that one. And of course, that's what ended up giving their first conference or first loss of the season. Now, as for the Hilltoppers here, they got some pretty good, decent talent for themselves. And so we'll take a look here at some of the top players there. They got Helms as their corner, who is somebody we're going to have to watch out for in the secondary, as well as they have some pretty good defensive linemen that can also rush us pretty good. Now, last season we lost 31-27. You take a look at some of the stats here. I had to go back to an old file here to look for those. But yeah, we lost. It was a close one. We lost, but we come up short there. We only scored 3 points in that fourth quarter. We had them in the first half, but just second half we just could not find a way, and they stormed back in the fourth quarter, scoring 14. We threw over 280 yards for that game, and of course did not have no touchdowns there in that one. But we would like to try to see if we can do a little better here. We've been doing really well with Calhoun, of course, who has been, has not thrown an interception since week 2. And so far here, like last week, we've seen him in his great performance there in the previous episode against Miami of Ohio. He's only going to get better. So we're hoping they have a great performance with our guys here this week. And of course, trying to bring home our second straight week actually at home with a victory here. It'd be nice, especially a nice conference win will be very helpful for us, and of course give us a leg up on them if it comes down to a tiebreaker of some sort, because last year that game was one of the games that we really needed to of course keep the momentum going here for ourselves, and of course try to get ourselves, of course we did get a chance to play. Didn't get to play in the playoffs, but we did get to play in a bowl game. So here you see the top 25 there, and of course you see some people that dropped out, like Boston College, LSU, and of course Oregon State. But of course, like guys like Boston College and Boise got a few votes there, but just not enough to get them inside the top 25. And of course, we have not seen ourselves in the top 25 at all. We've seen them last season towards the tail end of it. But this year, a totally different story there. Of course, we did lose quite a few guys on the team. Trying to see if we can get back in the top 25 here. Hopefully, a victory against guys like the Hilltoppers here today, we can try to do that. As we've been making some noise, but not enough to get some attention from the national or mainstream media. 3rd and 7 coming up here for Calhoun. As he throws this one there, that's going to be a nice pass there up the middle and off to the right-hand side for the first down. That's going to put us at the 35-yard line, or near it. And there we see another pass here to our tight end, who gets this one there, and that one's going to get inside the 30. So I believe that was Kent that had that catch there. We'll see now what Calhoun can do here on this 2nd and 2. We tried to throw a screen pass out of the backfield there to our halfback, but Vineyard just could not get that one up the field. So now we're going to try to see what we can try to do here on this 3rd and 7. Calhoun now going off to the side there, and he's got to zip this one there. And unfortunately, hits off the feet of the receiver, but he could not get that one there. So we'll have to settle for 3. So next drive coming up here, we'll see what Calhoun can try to do on this one, as that's going to be a quick catch there off to the sideline. As now we'll see a 1st and 10. Trying to cross the 50-yard line here in Hilltopper country. As Calhoun here rifles this one there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a big dot there. As I believe he gets that one to Christian Moss, who gets the catch. Or no, excuse me, that is Wallace there who gets the catch. Nice catch there from him as he makes a big play. He's been stepping up his game as well as of late. But we'll see another pass here. That's going to go off to the right-hand side. And that's going to be, I believe Kent again on that catch. So Calhoun now looking to go in the end zone here. And that one just gets tipped away at the last second. And again, we have to settle for 3. So it's a 6-0 game here. And of course, we got to be able to get into the end zone. We got to put 6 points on the board here and try to pull away from this Hilltoppers team. We've seen this before. Last time we played against them, and don't want to get caught in that trap again. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Calhoun. He drops back here, and he's just going to throw this one up there. And yeah, pretty much Christian Moss is going to try to. Oh, I thought he had that one. I thought he was going to take that one to the house, but unfortunately, he's going to be caught there inside the 10. As he makes a great catch there from Bryce Calhoun, who the sophomore, definitely not having a sophomore slump here, as he throws a 52-yard pass there. That's a big play there for us. And now we got ourselves nicely set up here in the goal, in the red zone here, as we're seeing a 1st and goal coming up for the Owls. As the Owls have a chance now to get themselves into the end zone. They get it as they get the halfback to run this one right in there. That is going to be Binyard for the rushing touchdown there. Nice run for him, as he is going to put 6 points on the board here against the Hilltoppers, as that's going to help us out here, and that's going to put us now a 13-0 lead. As you see, nice run here, great job protecting the football and getting himself into the end zone. 13-0 here, Owls. So now 8:40 left here in the 2nd quarter, and we'll see a handoff. That is going to be a big wall there, nothing but white jerseys there getting to Binyard. You see a lose a yard on that carry. Ball on the 36-yard line. And again, handoff there to Binyard, and he's going to run this one here. He's going to find himself getting to near the 45-yard line, almost near midfield for that big run. 1st and 10 coming up here. New fresh set of downs for the Owls, as we'll see a drop back here from Calhoun. Calhoun looking here, fires this one there, and that one is a dangerous throw, as he threw that one almost right directly to the defender there on that play. So Calhoun, you got to do a better job than that, buddy. As Calhoun now throws this one up there, that's going to be caught, and the receiver's going to come down with it. Thank goodness. As didn't really want to get our receiver in trouble there, keep him defenseless there, but we had to get rid of that football. As we'll see here, Calhoun, this time he does not get rid of it, as he couldn't really find anything down the field. Regardless, you got to get rid of it. You got to do something with it. You just can't hold on to it. So now it's 2nd and 22. He's going to get hit hard again from his blind side there. Nice play there from the defense. So now looking to a big play here on this 3rd and 22. He's going to be looking for something deep here in this situation. This is going to be tossed up there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a huge 1st down for the Owls, as that's a huge 1st and 10. Owls able to move the chains, as that was Darnell on the catch on the play. So now 1st and 10 here. Ball at the 19-yard line. Calhoun here dropping back here. He's going to rifles this one there. That's going to get to the 1-yard line, and I believe that was Wallace this time who gets that catch. So now ball on the 1-yard line here. 1st and goal. 5 minutes left here in the first half. We'll hand off there to Binyard, and Binyard's going to get dropped back a yard as he was trying to make a carry there into the end zone. So now we'll see what we can try to do here on this 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up here. Try to run this one with a backup halfback, as he's going to be denied. As now Binyard's back in the backfield there with Calhoun. We'll see what they're trying to do here on this one here. And they're going to toss this one up to the halfback. It's a great catch there for Binyard. That, I believe, is going to be his 1st receiving touchdown this season. And now we're starting making a game here now for ourselves. We're starting to really pull away here. It is going to be 20-0 here. And with just less than 5 minutes left here in this first half here for the Owls. Now, Hilltoppers are able to come back. They just scored a touchdown on their own on the next drive for them. Calhoun now back out here for the Owls, as he'll throw a quick pass there to the right-hand side. That'll be caught for a few yards on the play. Looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up here. About a buck and a half left here in the first half. And of course, we got to try to take our time down the field, but at the same time, manage ourselves down the field here correctly so we can get a score here. So we'll see that one's going to be tipped away. Nice job there from the defender, and that's going to force a 3 and out there for the Owls. So now we start the 3rd quarter here. Could not do nothing there towards the latter few minutes there of the first half. So now we got to get ourselves and get into some work here, starting off the second half. 2nd and 12 coming up here. We got to get ourselves out of this hole. As we see Calhoun here runs this one here. Calhoun's trying to get rid of it, and he does. As he just has to throw that one away or make sure no one gets to it. So now 3rd and 12 coming up. Ball on their own 23. Calhoun here drops back in the pocket. He's going to toss this one up there, and oh, thank goodness that both the defenders could not get a hold of that. They just tip it away. And that was intended there for Wallace on the play. As now we got a new set of downs here. Still 20-7. Calhoun now drifts off to the right-hand side, finds a receiver, and that's going to be caught there for a big first down as Wallace gets another catch there and gets us some positive yards there for a huge 1st and 10. So ball now on our own 49-yard line, midfield. Calhoun making some changes here on the line. Some passing now here. And he's going to lob this one up there. That's going to be high and deep. And that's going to be for Christian Moss, who gets himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And the Owls on the board here once again. What a throw there from Calhoun. These deep passes here that he's been working on over the offseason have really, really changed his game here. They're taking more good shots here, especially to a guy like Christian Moss, who has great speed. Finds a way to get to his receiver there. Drops that right there where he needs to. And that one's going to be in the bucket. As now we're looking for a 2-point conversion here, trying to make it a true 4-possession or 3-possession lead. And we do, as we get the 2 points there. It's 28-7 as we go into our next drive. As we get a quick 3 and out there on Western Kentucky, as now we have this one here. Banyard here runs this one there, and that's going to be a gain of 5 there for him, as he's been very solid on the ground here today, doing a lot of good work here, taking this pressure off at times off of Calhoun when they need to make plays. Hand off again to him, and he's going to run this one. He's looking for the first down marker, and he's going to get WWE style on that one as he gets picked up and slammed down for that first down marker. Hey, that's fine, as long as he's all right. We'll see now play hand off here. Calhoun finds this one, finds a receiver, and he's going to get a great pass there to his tight end, who gets a big play. Nice job there. That's going to help move the chains here even more so as we go to midfield. 4:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's 28-7. Calhoun in the backfield there. Hands off to Banyard, and Banyard here just nothing but speed. Stiff arms a man, and finally is going to be shoved out of bounds there at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for him and the Owls as they continue moving on here on this drive. This drive is looking very good. I'm very excited about this drive here for them, as we'll see what they'll try to do next. As we'll see Bohannon now come from the left side of your screen to your right. Looks like they're trying to maybe load up on one, focus on one side instead of the other. And that's what they do there, as they get a nice screen pass there to Banyard on that toss. Nice there. Nice job there for a nice first down play. Banyard here again, toss this one up to him. He's going to try to get this one there, but unfortunately, he is going to get a loss of a 4. He actually loses 4 there. So now we're seeing a 3rd and 10 back to that original line of scrimmage here. And we'll see with 2:15 left what they'll try to do. And the play clock ran down to the play clock ran down to 3. Pass there is going to go to the corner, and that one's going to get tipped away at the very last second. Nice job there from the defense, as now Western Kentucky is able to score a touchdown of their own. Now making it now 15-31. As we did kick a field goal there, and that's going to help us out here to make the score just a little tougher for them to climb back into this one. So now we're in the 4th quarter here. And it's Western Kentucky here, just really trying to figure out a way how to stop this deep passing on them. And of course, this brutal in your face running that we've been doing to them. As see Calhoun now scrambles off to the right hand side here. Calhoun throws down the sidelines there. That's going to get tipped away. Receiver could not hold on to it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 4 coming up here for Calhoun. As he drops back again, off to the right hand side here, looking down the field here. Tosses this one up here. That's going to be thrown up there. And Moss could not come down with it. And that'll be force us to punt the ball. Western Kentucky will again score as they'll get another touchdown there of their own, making it now 23-31. As there's 5 minutes left here, we're going to try to see if we can milk this clock as much as we possibly can. And see Calhoun, he finds a great match up there, and then a great spin move there from Moss. Moss keeps going until he's taken down there at the 20. He's down at the 20-yard line of Western Kentucky. What a play there from him, as he does a little jump move, and then a little spin, and then a little shake, a little shimmy down the field. Gets us a huge first down. Curl pass now to him, and we'll try to throw that one in, but he's gonna have it, but then drop it as he comes in contact with a defender. 2nd and 10 coming up, still on their 20-yard line. Calhoun rolls over, looks up, fires this one there. That's gonna go to the tight end. That's gonna be a catch there. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. As yes, we're putting them to sleep here. A great play there as he finds one of his big tight ends. So you're able to get this one. And this is the type of tight end you throw, you know you can get to. Darnell gets the catch there, as that he just does a bit of a jump ball there. Definitely he plays some basketball there in high school, but jumps up, gets this one there with his height. He's definitely going to win that matchup there, and we would now lead this one 38-30. Now Western Kentucky starting to pin their ears back here. Defense, I don't know what's going on with them, but they are making us a little nervous right now here. So we got to be really cautious about this drive and try to really run out this clock and, of course, force them to take some timeouts. As we'll hand off there. That's just going to be another rocket out of the backfield there for Binyard, as he's going to get bounced out of bounds there. Of course, Western Kentucky trying to conserve their timeouts right now. 1:41 left here. Handoff there to the halfback again. And he'll stay up right up the middle there as Western Kentucky, of course, take another timeout. 38-30 here, another close game here. And I think this year, if we play our cards right here, we can be the victor here and give that sourness and that bitterness that we had from last year's loss to them. And with a close score here, we can give it to Western Kentucky now this time. So just a minute left here. Going to take our time. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Don't really have to do something here. Now, I will let you know, this was not my play call here. This was actually the coach's play call. I don't know why they called a passing play. I did the option of trying to find a different play to run, but they did not give me the other two choices. The other two choices were another pass plays. So I was like, okay, we'll just go ahead and run it and see what we can do. But we're able to get lucky. Our defense steps up, and they help us get the win here. As you see, a big day here for Bryce Calhoun. 391 yards, 3 touchdowns. He completed 57% of his passes here today. And that's a nice showing there for him. And he had a great day. Look at these just bombs that he's been throwing over the heads of Western Kentucky here today, as the Owls are able to pick up a win here. And a great victory here, getting that revenge from last season where we lost to them, 31-27. This year, 38-30. So they do able to come back in the fourth quarter, score 23 points there in the fourth quarter, but comes up 8 points short of trying to get back in this one here. We had them, I was really kind of getting concerned there in the first quarter. I'm like, hey, we don't get something going here soon. It's gonna be a dogfight, and I did not want to be in a dogfight with them. And then, of course, third quarter we were able to score 11 points there. Of course, I don't know what it is with me in these games. Something about the third quarter is just like we cannot get a good just breakout, just go on the field and just take over. Especially when we have a big lead like that going from the first half to the second half. It's weird. I don't know what the deal is. The game really hates it, I guess. But yeah, we do a great job there. Bryce, 20 of 35, 391, 3 touchdowns, a sack, a carry for a negative 12 yards for the game. Yeah, we got to really work on that speed there for him. Vineyard, 16 carries for 90 yards. He had a rushing touchdown as well. Of course, he had a receiving touchdown as well in the game. We'll see that here in just a bit. As you see there, he had 4 catches for negative 5 because he was a couple of plays there. He did lose some yards there in the backfield, but nonetheless, he does get a receiving touchdown here, and I believe, like I said, it's his first of the year. Moss, 6 catches for 206 or 204 yards for the day for him. Big day there for him. Touchdown there as well. I wish we could have got more touchdowns for him in this one here. He did have drop as well as did Wallace and Vineyard, and it looks like Kent as well. Darnell of course had that big touchdown there, our last touchdown we scored there in the game. Great job there from him. And of course, take a look at our defense here and look at the numbers there. Warren, of course, our biggest tackler. He had 9 tackles in the ball game. We'll take a look here at our TFLs. And Curtis, Westmoreland, and Helm. Oh no, Hannon, Moreland and Wichita had the tackles for loss there. And of course, take a look here. Westmoreland had the fumble recovery, I believe. So nice job there for our boys defensively. A little scary there for a while there. I started seeing them score. They were starting to creep back. I'm like, defense, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys letting them back in? But yeah, they did a great job there. And like I said, we just, those last 2 drives that we see there, I was trying to do my best. Like, okay, we gotta try to run the ball. And like I said, the play calling on this hasn't got any. To me, I don't think it's gotten better when it comes to Road to Glory. I wish they would just simply let us have the playbook and just pick any play we want. But I get the idea. If you're supposed to be playing as a player, so you don't get to pick the play. You gotta, whatever the play is radioed in, that's what the coach says. And then of course, if you get earned coach's trust, then you get to pick. You get 2 other spots where you can pick more plays. But yeah, I just wish they would just let us have the playbook. Just like, it makes more sense. Like, why would we? Let's just run it. If we're in the situation like we were in that last drive there, that last play, like, just let me run the ball. They can't stop the clock. They have no more timeouts. Let's just run the ball and just, and then 4th down, just kind of stall and see what we can do. Midterms are in, and oh look, we got straight A's. Nice. So that's always nice to see. So that's going to help us out with get some our GPA up, and of course that's just going to help us be more of a better teammate and a leader for the team as we get ready for week 8. And we're going to go into week 8 here with a matchup against UTEP. And of course, we will play UTEP. We played UTEP last season, and if I'm not mistaken, we defeated UTEP pretty good. Beat them 24-0, matter of fact. Pretty good last season. So, of course, Calhoun had a nice day. He had a touchdown, 2 sacks. He got sacked twice. He only had 142 yards. He was 12 of 16 in that game. But we'll talk more about that coming up in the next episodes. We take on UTEP, and that'll be another home game. So this is 3 straight home games now we've been in now. Since the last couple of weeks. So that means we got a huge, geez. All right, I guess the last part of the season is gonna be really rough. We're gonna be on the road a lot. So, but hey, that's the life of a college football player. You got to deal with that. So we'll see what we can do against UTEP. Right now, UTEP, they just lost to FIU in a big loss there too, 45 to 21 in that one. So I'm sure they're going to be looking to try to get back at us, get at us this week. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to check out our other great content of College Football 25 over on the main channel, over on ESGNet, as we got the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty over there. Been a lot of fun playing that, as well as our coaching carousel with Matt Marble over there on the main channel. And of course, other great content when it comes to Madden and FC 25. The games we're kind of playing around on both channels here. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Keep the gold standard, you guys, or at least be the gold standard. And I will see you guys next time.